Hi everyone, it is 10:33. I am just about done with collections. Didn't do the greatest this past week, but didn't surprise me. I made some phone calls today. I talked to the medical supply place, asked them about my machine because since it was in the fire, they have to send me a new one. They told me I can't use either one of the machines that I have because they have to be professionally tore apart and cleaned. I did talk to the one insurance adjuster, the one that was handling the Fusion. Told her that I sent pictures over and it says I can't do a virtual inspection because, the caution tape, and explained to her, and I said I sent everything through the Allstate app, and she goes okay. And then as I was finishing up in Defiance, I had got another call from the Allstate claim adjuster for this one, since part of this one got melted, which would be my edge. And the adjuster asked me, he said, is the vehicle, the 15 Edge, still drivable? I said, yeah. I said, it's just melted plastics on the driver's side. I explained to him everything, and he goes, you know what? He says, I see that you have two policies with us. He says, auto and renters, and he said, and I see that you have a renter's claim as well. He said, because of the house fire. And I said, yeah. He said, why do we have three adjusters handling this? He said, I'm going to make this more easier. He said, I'm going to turn the claim over for your Edge over to her, the adjuster that's handling the Fusion. He said, and get a virtual estimate done for the Edge. And I said, okay. He goes, so then we can go from there. I said, okay, that's fine. And but the first thing I'm going to do before I do the virtual estimate is, after I get done with collections, I'm going to head to Archmont. I'm going to take this up to Auto Images, the shop that I normally take my vehicles to that gets work done, and I'm going to find out, have them take a look at it and see what they say, because not going to total it for melted plastic. Like I said, replace the headlight, replace the tail light, replace the mirror, the plastics on the door, stuff like that, and should be good to go. But one thing I need to do is I need to go back home, because I did not look, and I need to see if I can find the other set of keys for this, because I have two sets of keys for this Edge, and the one set of keys for this Edge was sitting on the kitchen counter in a bowl closest to the garage. I don't know if it survived the fire, because these remote key fobs are expensive. They're like over $300, and I don't want to have to buy a new one. So I'm gonna check to see if I can round up the one at the house and see if it still works, because I don't know if it does, because it may be wet, it may be destroyed, it may be damaged, I don't know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check that bowl at the house and see if I can find it. I'll have to walk in that kitchen with all that insulation dropped on the floor. But the first thing I'm going to do when I get back to the hotel is I'm going to take another shower, because I took a shower last night. I'm going to take another one today, because if I'm going to be walking through that house and looking for the other set of keys for this, I'm going to want to take a shower. But I'm going to stop it right here. Please like, please subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good day. Bye.